All the anxiety, the nervous energy that both teams have, especially the Raptors being on the road.
Carl Lane, Tony Brothers, Brent Barnacky working the whistles. And the tap is won by the locals. They play better.
Yep. Really good rebounder at his position.
No relation to Dwayne Wade, for those wondering. Jarrett Allen, first points of the game. Wow. Not an elite three-point shooting team. No look pass, RJ Barrett up and in, get the assist to Barnes. Everything starts with Harden. They give him full reins. Dump down to Allen. Statue of Liberty dunk for Jarrett Allen.
Down the seam, he throws it through. Electric.
Barnes will take a seat. Colin Murray Boyles, first round lottery pick back in June. He comes into the game. Mitchell, his first bucket. Jamal Shed scored the goal with a foul. Chance for a three-point play for Shed. Toronto answers with a new player of their own. Sandro Mamukelashvili into the game.
He's going to get welcome to the game right quick.
Harden put it right in his eye.
Welcome to the game, Mamukelashvili.
There haven't been too many great 39s in the history of the NBA. No. Harden.
Perfect pass, the timing, the delivery, and the finish. Open Mobley above the rim, one-hand hammer.
So they haven't played since Sunday.
Right.
Shot clock's down to 3. But Cleveland's got a man there. James Harden. Yeah, there's a lot of points there.
Yeah, Ingram gives that ball up and goes back to get it just to create the mismatch that he wanted.
Nothing there for Harden. Mobley. Stronger than he looks. Wow. Left-handed hammer.
With authority, that's a right-hand player with a left-hand hammer. Woo-hoo.
This would help. Got it! RJ Barrett, a triple. Doesn't settle for that 3. Allen. Big to big pass.
That was really good movement by Allen.
There's Wade on the offensive end. Mobley. Oh, did it right now.
You saw him finesse from 3 that time. The strength.
Emmanuel Quickly, who's out, was telling the guys, remember, we got to run on offense, play with our pace. RJ Barrett saying, just play basketball, as you saw the bucket.
Straight line drive to the rim.
A lot of contact. RJ Barrett. Harden turns the corner. Extra pass to Merrill. Strus. Oh! To the max!
Yeah, he can get hot right there. That was a good driving kick by Merrill. 21 in this third quarter, and we're just over halfway through.
That's a nice after timeout play. They set up RJ Barrett, native West Virginian. Mobley along the baseline. That's pretty. Difference, game clock and shot clock, 7 seconds. Mitchell.
Oh,
God. Again, put it right in Ingram's eye. Remaining games today on Prime, first round game 1s. You just saw Timberwolves and Nuggets. Also the Hawks and the Knicks. Swirling three-pointer.
You love that in playoff time.
Mitchell. Inside. First dunk of the night for Donovan Mitchell.
And the Cavaliers are throwing haymakers. Mitchell, 2-hand.
Barnes. Woo-hoo-hoo! First dunk of the ball game, Scotty Barnes.
He's still playing hard.
Stays with Toronto. Murray Boyles, first dunk. Tyrone Corbin, who played for both these franchises, and the X-Man, Xavier McDaniel. Max Strus, hotter than a tailpipe.
Yeah, even filled in that center spot nicely when Pirtle was out. There he goes again.
Murray boils another two. It's a nice postseason debut for the 20-year-old from Columbia, South Carolina.
Good rim-to-rim run there by Murray Boyles.
Giving off some Xavier McDaniel vibes. Donovan Mitchell to the rim.
Wait. I mean, as an individual and as a unit, how you start the game for Toronto.
This is a guy who during the regular season averaged 16 points, 6 assists, and was the engine for the Raptors. Told you Mobo's a dunk waiting to happen.
Sure did.
This one was close through the first 2.5 quarters, but then that third quarter spearheaded by Max Strus. Cleveland flexed their muscle and is going to win this one going away to go 1 up in this best-of-7 series. Man, that was fun.
He is in his 10th season, and the umpire is Eric Galen in his 18th. Our alternate, Dedrick Taylor. They didn't finish the way they wanted to after a pretty quick start, clearly. It's DiVincenzo on the screen by Gobert.
Well, just good offense. He's like, it's the playoffs, ref. Allow us to be physical.
Johnson will take it right down the lane. Rolls the other way, Julius Randle. And Anthony Edwards, third leading scorer. DiVincenzo, another three. He got it again. He's at 2 from distance to start the game. 3 highest scoring players in the game, including Edwards, number 3, and Jokic, number 8. The Wolves have it here, and McDaniels working down that baseline for 2.
Have great statistics and have a good year, but not really be where you need to be because you're mental, because a lot of things in your life is not in the place you need to be.
Julius Randle, got it.
And
To see
that is a great sign from Minnesota. The others are stepping up. His numbers have dipped a little bit after All-Star break. It's got to feel good getting him in that mid-post early and seeing it go down.
Johnson with a 3.
Well, we all talk about Jaden McDaniels as a stopper, but what he is he's the X factor on this team. Offensively, when he's playing this way, this team is really, really good.
And he gets the turnover and hammers it home.
And you see how they're loading up against Ant. He hasn't come off of many pick and rolls where we're going to see if they're going to put 2 on the ball, but they are definitely going to show him a crowd.
And that's over Murray. It's Jokic.
This is when they're at their best.
Oh, Hardaway.
This is when they're at their best, D-Wade. And settle this team. Draw mismatches. You talk about disadvantaged creators.
Murray, 3, no. Rebound, Brown. Yes. Fouled.
To that mid-range right shoulder, and then it's the others. It's the hustle plays. It's the extra efforts. It's the second chance points that decide ball games.
So Murray's got 7 to lead the Nuggets. 3, good. Dosunmu. Minnesota for the game, 50%. And from the floor, 37% for Denver. And Cam Johnson buries a 3. It's the first Denver lead since 4-3 in the opening seconds. Edwards slashing, driving.
Are you kidding me?
Shot.
Kidding me? Look at this change of speed.
Split here.
Look at this. Going up, switch hands, hangs in the air.
Boy, Denver really struggled from 3 to begin, but they finished 8 of 11, and the reverse is in. What a play, and it's the biggest lead for the Nuggets today.
Cash money for Joker beyond the arc. After All-Star break, he only shot 31% from downtown, so that is something, a part of his game that he has struggled a little bit with.
Gordon, Reed is on Jokic. McDaniels goes out on Murray with the screen and the switch and the shot.
And right now, you have Murray, change of speed.
Timberwolves have missed 7 consecutive shots. Jokic, Murray, boy, they're going him. They're feeding him. Oh, Gordon! Parachutes in! Hammers it down! He just got the handoff from Jokic, who will set the screen. And Murray. It's a 17-2.
Guys quit it on the play because they thought it was a layup. You don't do that. You got to play it all the way through.
Jokic over Randle.
Are you joking? Are you joking?
Conley running the show. Edwards with the ball. Shot clock at 8. Driving through traffic. Oh, he knifes inside for 2. Wolves have led by 12. Nuggets have led by 15. Murray has been in control. 27 points. That is a game high. The drop-off pass to Jokic. DiVincenzo, he's been hitting threes today. Julius Randle, good feed, Gobert.
And that's the playmaking of Randle when you put him near the paint.
Randle rebound. Edwards with the ball. He's got 15. Long shot. That'll go.
And that's one of those go to the basket. Good shot.
It's Edwards. And DiVincenzo 3. Rebound. Gobert! Jokic said he was shoved. No call made. Gobert puts it up and in. The Timberwolves on a 21-8 run. Jokic, the collision, the drive. Count it. Jokic gets it to go.
Giving him the advantage. Rudy gets extended here, and Jokic is just too smart going downhill. He's too big and too strong.
A turnover and two at the other end. That would have counted had it gone. It's an offensive rebound.
It didn't touch the rim, did it?
What a pass! Gordon from Murray.
And then these are the possessions we talk about.
Interference plays under review.
And came alive and cut this game to 2.
Jamal Murray and Cam Johnson out. Brown and Brown are in. The drive by Randle. 8-1 in game ones in the playoffs over the last couple years. The best mark in the NBA. Wolves will inbound. And the Nuggets will win it, concluding the game on a 19-10 run over the last 6-10. 116-105.
Would not be a huge shock. They've been the second best defense and the 4th best net rating in the NBA.
Let's do this. The NBA playoffs underway at Madison Square Garden. The Knicks control the tip. Bridges gets a touch against McCollum. On the fade, book it.
The shooting numbers in the second half of the season for Bridges way down, scoring numbers as well. Cut, Johnson, slammer.
Mike Brown's not going to be happy about that, giving up 2 layups to start the game. The paint is an area where New York has to have an advantage.
Knicks finished 7th in defensive rating. A 3-ball, Brunson on target.
New York has struggled with that all year, and Atlanta hurt them 2 weeks ago, going at those pick and rolls against Towns.
Isolation, the banker goes. Brunson off the window. That's a grenade, and Anunoby missed it long. Tracked down by Shamet. 2-man game. Shamet drills it. Handed off to McBride. 5 on the timer. Ball fake. Anunoby, flyby. Got a 3. Digging in defensively. McBride, screen, Okongwu. McCollum, shot clock down to 5. Pivots. Wild attempt goes. A circus shot for CJ Robinson.
Here it is. And Mitchell Robinson doesn't go for any of the shot fake. 5th New York turnover, but it's been a while since they turned it over. They've done a better job.
McCollum, the push shot goes. Tie game at 48. And the Knicks lead by 5. Get it in for Daniels. 5 seconds left. Johnson makes his move. 3 seconds. Spin. Kick. Okongwu at the horn. He's got it. A 3.
The defense by Okongwu, though you don't want to let Towns go left. He can go either way, but he's better going to his left.
Okongwu is a confident shooter. He was not known as a three-point shooter. That was not part of the scouting report when he came into the league out of USC.
Well, we watched it with Brook Lopez. Changed his entire game.
Towns answers with a triple. Territory. New York's rebounding margin has been expanded to +10. McCollum just pulled a Smitty.
He certainly did in an Atlanta Hawk uniform.
Hawks led the NBA in assists this year at 30.1 per game. Turnover. Loop it ahead. Hart takes it in for the two-handed flush.
Hart's been great defensively on Jalen Johnson tonight.
He's got 3 steals for New York.
And Johnson's only 3 for 9 from the floor.
Quick move. Bridges fades. Connects.
Mitchell Robinson's got to make sure.
Oh, the steal. Bridges the anticipation. And the throwdown. Alexander Walker. Pull-up jump. Rebounded by Gay. Cutter is Johnson. And Johnson puts it down. That is 8 turnovers overall for New York. The lane, Alexander Walker, and get it out of there. Karl Anthony Towns. Hart gets inside for 2. McCollum again. No. And the box out by Brunson. Leak out by Anunoby. Takes it in for the smash.
Well, and the Knicks getting some stops is huge. They're just trying to buy time until they can get Brunson and Towns back in to finish this.
Clarkson, lob it up. Slam it down. Robinson rocks the rim. McCollum. And the blind pass is intercepted. McBride ahead. Shamet back for McBride. The 3-ball. Bullseye. Harden's getting ready to check in for New York. Johnson for Atlanta. McBride fires and hits.
The three-point shot has just changed everything for him.
Towns and Bridges in. Towns from downtown.
Hart's got 11 defensive rebounds.
Towns thought about it. He's going to drive it, cup it, and score it. Plus the foul. McCollum goes behind the back. Gives it up for Alexander Walker. Now Johnson involved with 10 to shoot. Johnson sets and fires. He's got a 3. It rims out. Kept alive. Controlled by Atlanta.
They need to push.
Johnson flicks it over. Alexander Walker. Yes! On a 3.
The Knicks did a great job with their switching.
Brunson bounces for Bridges. Attacking. Towns lays it in. And a layup dagger for New York.
Everything in for Towns having to jump out. McCollum takes it in for 2. Punctuated by those 2 misses. New York gets it done in game 1. They hold serve to open up the series. And beat the Hawks 113 to 102.